Well,
that's impossible. There's no way that's going to happen. As just like him being the first initiator and getting drop the sentry to catch that deep laning mid ward.
Got to keep the catapult alive here. They're just bringing everybody mid. Even Miro's tagging along.
Miro with the battle hunger is going to chase after Kari. Save, gets himself out of danger, and on top of this Dragon Knight, the Sunstrike's going to come through, bringing him low, but Kari can't really stop this. Tries to go for the Roshan deny, but the aggro drawn by Miro. Very nicely done. They take that mid ward. I think they were hoping for.
Oh, there's a haste rune for GPK.
Well, that's going to help out a lot. He's still got Dragon Form for a few more seconds. Dragon Tail into the arrow. The TPs are coming in, but the damage, it's going to overwhelm Makoto. They turn back around and kill Save, but it's at the cost of the Invoker's life. Maybe they get the Undying as well. GPK picks up the extra support with the TP in from Nightfall. He collects the Undying kill.
Getting another ward? Ooh. That really bailed out that entire skirmish. I'm surprised that Kataomi just chose never to drop Tombstone at any point in that. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was weird.
Does have it now, though. Looking to contest with some Shrine.
Ooh, arrow slips right on by. Could have been the kill. Still will be the kill on WS with the Reaper Scythe complete. And that is double Wisdom Shrines for
value. I'm very happy with that sequence in the end. And now you're going to get another Elder Form straight into the mid tower. There's another Glyph forced.
TP coming in, but they spot it. Still the pressure mounting on GPK. Already got him down to half. The Tombstone's helping out, but Jakiro easily deals with that, and GPK slowed down underneath this tower. Another successful defense for Aurora around this tower, and even better than last time. Last time they had to make some rough trades in order to keep this mid tower healthy. This one was clean.
Let him just get fried by the Invoker spells. You know, it's effectively Brown Boots Invoker just killed your mid hero. That's a big swing for Aurora. They're even going to get the axe at top.
Yeah, all of a sudden, good job on your laning phase win, boys.
Yeah, what Ash down here? Looking for the smoke wrap around. Cheeky little kill he's not going to necessarily expect.
This is quite the move. They hit him with the shackle. Got him. Follow-up bushwhack. Sunstrike. Goodbye.
Easy burst damage right there. This feels like a muted play in terms of even if you land this on the Underlord, so what?
Wait. They might get the Wind Ranger. Oh my goodness. Nightfall. He came through the gate. Fortunately, the arrow doesn't land, but he's still going to have a bit of trouble here. If he takes too much damage, it's going to be Reaper Scythe coming his way with no saves available. WS back through the gates.
Wait. He just didn't Dragon?
Pulled him up. Sunstrike. Oh, the Necro. Almost dies, gets off a Lotus, and sadly for Aurora, they miss out on that opportunity.
Chop top too. What just happened? They were trying to make the gate rotation bottom onto the Necrophos and just got completely caught off guard. To an objective necessarily.
Why do people level up gate, by the way?
Well, hold that thought. You gotta go here, right?
Got the call on him. Follow up Ice Path. The arrow is gonna land though, and no dunk, but still a kill. Nice TP away. Was a good idea. Unfortunately, just a half a second too late. Still gets caught.
That's something, I guess, off that actually. You're happy with that individual. And Aurora, they're going to make a play off that. A backstab off the bottom gate rotation. Do Boomboys have the read?
Oh, if they see him catch Heritage first, it would be really good for them. Instead, it's Kataomi. And Boomboys head for the hills. Play to the high ground. Actually drop a ward even for the potential turnaround. Moonlight Shadow, they're going to chase after these heroes with the Invoker. He's out. They'll catch Kaori. And a little Reaper Scythe kill for Kiritich.
All right. Not the worst community here. Try and find Nightfall again.
Would have been a big pickup. May still close that gap. Do manage to hit the call. Arrow coming in, does manage to land. And GPK will follow it through with the culling. They don't get the extra movement speed, but they do get the kill, but they can't get out very quickly. Now Makoto here for the punish. Tornado into the Meteor, right on top of the Dragon Knight's head. Yeah, you got the carry, but that's not the real carry. That's Makoto. Makoto's the one who's going to be scaling up and carrying this game. So a 1-for-2 trade, a 1-for-3 trade is very valuable for Aurora.
Might even get the fourth save. He's lingering around.
Yep, got shot by the bushwhack. Sharpshooter from Mira. And Makoto raining shots in on save. 4 kills for Aurora. 3 of them going to Makoto's pocket. He is incredibly farmed now.
And then from Boomboys, you get that kill, you bail. Okay, I can understand it.
Nice kill from Kiritich, very sneaky. Secures his Wisdom Shrine and gets yet another Reaper's Scythe.
Gonna be level 18 after that. Pretty ridiculous.
What is the problem is Necro, as farmed as he is not a hero that can kind of like 1v5, as seen from how easily they dispatch with him. And a very nice smoke gank into triangle.
Pre-progression here for Aurora. And there's your Dragon Knight BKB. Oh, Makoto.
This could be massive. Hits him with the Dragon Tail. They've got the call. They've got the arrow. All of it coming through. Very nice, beautiful bushwhack setup. They got to finish off this Invoker, and they will. It still costs them dearly. 2 for 1 to get the Invoker. Almost lost a third, but saved successfully. TPs out.
That was worth it.
Yes, it was a monster kill streak. A lot of gold for that kill.
So I think it does give a slight advantage to BOOMBOYS here if they can find the jumps. Moonlight Shadow helps you do that a little bit. Save, you're flirting with danger down here.
And the kill from Mira.
He does have a lot of ward vision down here. Just did not scout all of that.
See it block a Reaper Scythe if Makoto isn't the one initiated on.
That's fair.
Help somebody out. Oh no! That's not quite what you wanted. A little bit of dyssynergy there may have allowed GPK to survive as they get the call out from Mira. Dragon Tail heading towards Nightfall. He actually managed to survive for a little while, but the Reaper's Scythe finished him off during the BKB. WS now popping a BKB of his own. Aurora retreating off of a failed initiation. Wait, the turnaround with the Meteor and the Sharpshooter. Oh, the Manta Pop. It dodged a bit of damage. They're going to chase after him. A call on 2. They have the Yules, but the damage is done. Kiritich was able to separate. Now the arrow going after Makoto. He's making a run for it. They do have the Tombstone save. Beautiful stuff there from Kataomi. Kaori's going to be run down. Makoto, he'll get out, it looks like, but disaster for Aurora. It should have been a clean kill on Dragonite.
How did it go so wrong? And beautiful execution from BOOMBOYS. They're going to find Jakiro. They're not going to him. They're looking for the bigger prize.
Makoto broke through the Lincolns. Oh, they managed to get a beautiful gate there to stop the follow-up initiation of the Axe. That surely would have been Makoto dead, but WS bails out his brother.
That was a beautiful timing.
It was so perfect. It was right as Miro was about to blink. They were keeping their distance specifically to chain the stuns.
Aggressive play from Aurora. Just going to send it up the hill. Very bold.
Going to run to GPK. Spots him with a ward. Lead off Tornado. It does give an opportunity for GPK to pop BKB.
Didn't cost too much. I guess you use your gate. That's the biggest spell down right now. They're going to try and hold the area, but they're on the low ground. Instant
smoke is going to work. Got the Shackle initiation. Follow-up, though. Call. Miro. He stops Nightfall where he can. Arrow's going to land on Nightfall, and they instantly Reaper Scythe him. No save there from Aurora. Miro with a Sharpshooter will bring down save. WS with his BKB will teleport out. Does not have a gate to return to this fight, so they're going to be missing him. Aurora left with 3 more teleports. It's, almost got the Jakiro there off the call. Instead, it is Mira. Makoto got out, WS got out, 2 of the cores get away. Another win for BOOMBOYS.
Nightfall never got his BKB off. Don't really know what happened to him. He just got instantly axe called. It's good.
It's so broken, man. He's kept it to tier 3.
Pretty good.
Trying to break through the trees. Mira, Wind Waker staying up in the air, but they have so many ways to get vision on him. Tombstone zombies will chase after him. Mow him down right next to the Tormentor too, so BOOMBOYS can make this ultra
hero to just target Nightfall every time.
Arrow, it's going to spot WS.
Has to save the call though.
And it can call into Arrow chain stun, but they won't have the damage unless somebody else comes through. It's the Necropose with the bots too. The Reaper's Scythe to chain it.
Beautiful.
That's the kill. Nicely played by BOOMBOYS.
That early bots too definitely gives you some extra kill threat. You don't have to save that call for the BKB cancel.
The individual rankings of carries, nobody would put Kiritich above some of the others that they've had, right?
Put some respect on his name.
I think absolutely.
There's the Black Dragon form. It's going to help with this siege.
Yeah, it is going to be rough for Aurora to deal with. Kiritich just diving forward with his Shivas.
Aegis out in 20 seconds. You're going to try and stall that, but he's going to be able to slot in an Ags that's arriving for him too, so that just upped his damage considerably. And a fully eaten Sin is
They're going to try for the Dragonite. Go for the break off the sharpshooter. Oh, he's so low. The heal is coming in for the Necropost. They do manage to get a Miro. His initiation was stopped by WS. Another great gate play. And a dying tombstone that only delays the inevitable here as he pops out with a flesh golem. A second death. A second kill for Aurora. And a nice defense hold. They are still able to fight if you're Boom Boys. They have the Undying back into play.
Gonna hold the high ground.
Hold the high ground, get a quick kill onto the Jakiro. Do not have to use any Reaper's Scythe. Use it for Mira for an extra kill, but he didn't die immediately. Wind Waker's on out of there. Bushwhack holding in the Necrophos. The Sunstrike, it lands, doing some damage. Shackle Shot follows through. The Firestorm's building up. Shivas to slow him down a little bit more, but a Force Staff got him far enough away. Resetting back up to the high ground. Oh, yeah, TPing over to the tier 2. They really do not want to let these guys get away. A beautiful tornado hits on 3. Here comes the meteor drop right onto Kiratik's head. Shackle Shot holds him in there for a while. And yeah, they just cannot seem to kill him, man. And the AoE damage over time, it's finishing off Aurora. Eula Scepter goes out, but Makoto's still in trouble. Need the cooling plate. They don't need it. BB.
Oh,
they get him.
He's a beast.
They just cannot handle Kiritic in a 4 versus 5.
Look at the damage on the Invoker. He took 1,000 from Hearthstone.
Oh my god, what an arrow from Save. Not going to dive in for the kill, though. The Necro.
I also thought he would have the damage.
Clearly, Aurora thought the same as us, but...
He even has Conjurer's Catalyst, Timeless. Like, the damage should be there. You have an Ags macro.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Broke through the Lincoln's tornado goes out. PKD activator from Makoto stops the initiation. He's going to get a really good meteor on some of these heroes. Bailed out by the tombstone, so not that much damage. Bots 2 back over to the other side. Kiari in some trouble. Reaper's Scythe. All that Kiritic wants is to get that regen flowing, and that Aghanim Scepter. It's so much AoE damage. Aurora cannot fight into it.
So this type of engagement is why I felt tough so far. And GPK, he can just cliff walk this entire area. Really annoying.
Do have constant ways to get vision inside of the pit. Kiritic pushing out, pushing into them with the Moonlight Shadow.
Got a shield room. Oh, it gets dispelled.
Got the initiation call there. Emira in some trouble. And he's killed. Aurora. Don't really get much out of Boom Boys so far. The Reaper Scythe could have used. There's that extra regen for the Necrophos. 2 supports down. They just have the course to deal with. Save. He's going to get blown up by Nightfall real quickly. WS, he got all these heroes inside the pit, but Makoto and Nightfall were just dealing with a support.
Didn't even get the BKBs.
Yeah. I think so, too.
That would kill anything else in the fight.
Well, Kiritic.
Pick your poison here.
Got the call into Makoto. The arrow to follow it up. They do have the Wind Waker save. Makoto. Yeah, he's still Reaper's side.
The arrow stun just lasts so long.
Yeah, Wind Waker doesn't actually get you out of that stun. You come back down, you're still stunned. Focus Fire being attempted. Pit holding him into place. There's the Undying Tomb save.
By the Evoker there.
More Pit obnoxiousness. The Ice Path is going to be laid out, so when he comes out of the Tombstone, he's still going to be stunned. They have the Meteor on him. Down to about half health. Back into the Tombstone he goes. Back out he goes. Bushwhack. Got the 2 of them. The Sunstrike, and they got both of them. Got to be careful the buybacks, though. They got to retreat away from GPK. WS is getting low. Aurora blew a lot for this. They cannot afford to lose any of these heroes while they're trying to clean up the rest of this fight.
Post is back.
Kiritic back into place just to make sure these heroes stay alive. Nobody else will die on Aurora. They retreat successfully. That's a win. It gives them an opportunity here. They
going in and out, though.
They were.
It was not bailing you out of that situation entirely. Find a Jakiro.
Up to 11 stacks.
Got ruptured.
Smoke from Aurora and the Moonlight Shadow from Boom Boys. Both entering the same area. The triangle. GPK is already here. He blinks backwards. Gets away with the cold snap. They're going to try and catch him with the gate. A sharpshooter. Focus fire. There's the Tombstone save. Very nicely played. Katomi is going to be the one in trouble instead. Focus fire still in the Dragonite, but GPK backs away. Miro tried to make his initiation. Only really getting the Jakiro for now. Might still be able to kill him. There's the BKB. Shackle shot does ignored. They do have the Reaper's Sight to finish off WS as well. So Aurora dropping 2 here. And look how slow Nightfall is. Goodness. It might just be able to catch him here with the arrow. Oh, he had to BKB because it was on point there. Aurora are going to have to use buybacks, and they're going to be low on BKBs.
Lord, take that fight.
Miro's trying to find an opening before they got a two-man call. What a sneaky smoke that sets up a beautiful play. Makoto didn't die for it, but they did manage to get the support. There's that WS buyback trying to deal with the tombstone right now. Look how long it takes to kill it. GPK pops out, Dragon Tail stuns. There's the Wind Waker. BKB TP away. He's out. Nightfall's in front of Nightfall, and clean retreat from BOOMBOYS.
They're gonna get out with everybody?
I think so. Maybe save. He's got a Force Staff and an Aeon Disc. Okay. He is going to be the one to die. Not too bad, though. Only losing one support for that while getting the buybacks of both Mira and WS out of the way. And amp damage.
They're trying to wait for the Mirana to get back here. Or you look for that jump.
Mira's going to find that initiation. No, he missed it. Smoke broke. They do have a BKB being used early by Kiritich, trying to just man up and go for the kill on Nightfall. Can he actually get it? He's braving through the focus fire. The macro fire is going to be laid down. The bushwhack, he pushed too far. He may have to use another buyback here to help out his team. A call on two. Beautiful stuff. Hero just keeps on landing him. The follow-up sets of the neutrals will help out. An arrow lands onto the Jakiro, and they're wiping out everybody in this fight. Aurora are not getting away clean. They pushed out on the map. Said that there's just one final stand for them. They needed to be able to win a Roshan fight. Instead, the game likely to end here unless Nightfall can pull off some sort of miracle. No, a Reaper sight to put him down again. They have buyback on him. They already bought back on the Invoker, but they have struggled to deal with the 5-man of BOOMBOYS and now WS. Maybe they can get Jakiro for a 3 versus 5 hold, but Aurora.
Possible. You just don't have the damage into these heroes with the tombstone saves.
It's going to need a miracle. And Mira, he's already got the initiation onto Nightfall for the dieback. Makoto, Aeontis, Prox, they're going to play inside their fountain, and GG is called by Mira. What a game from BOOMBOYS and Kiritich in particular, the Necrophos of nightmares.
That was one of the Necrophoses of all time right there. He was an entire hero ahead of those enemy cores early on in the game. It wasn't like we're talking 80 minutes or something where the networks are relevant. Like, he was absolutely jacked, and he made it work. He landed so many Reapers, got so much bonus regen. Just walking at him. Classic Necrophos. I walk at you. What are you going to do?
First Lark, combined with the his movement,
faster phase boost. He's really happy down here now.
Yeah, he can spam out Firestorm more than you usually can in this Lone Druid matchup, because he's not just getting the mana from the Coddle, but also it's an Undying who's spamming out spells, so his stick is giving him so much mana on top of that.
BOOMBOYS playing the side lanes really well, except they died top.
Get the kill. That is not what we expected whatsoever.
A lot of regen investment up here. That's multiple salves for Mir. It does pay off because it's the first blood.
Being able to get a kill with the Night Stalker.
But right now, you're going to have to start playing through this Slark.
Makoto begging for the power rune to be bottom lane, and it will. He's rewarded with a rather weak rune, but it's a rune all the same. Refills his bottle, gives him some resources to get this kill on save. Nice push there from save. That was pretty nifty.
Waste some time here. BOOMBOYS maybe starting to sweat a little bit with this lineup. Like, did we overcook it here?
Yeah, they got to bring GPK over here. The threat of the bear, both with it being able to sit on the shrine and then being able to play to it at some point in time. WS will protect his own shrine here. Nightmare play gets him off the Wisdom Shrine. Oh, he body blocked him enough. That was fantastic from Kataomi. He'll obviously die for it, but worth it, I think.
There's no way you should have gotten that. How do you not get in the circle? That's
Kiritich trying to slip past Makoto. Makoto now knows where he is off the spirits, is making the call. Night Stalker, get your ass over here. We got a carry to kill. Got him on the slight chain, stopping him from tethering too far away here. GPK, though, got the lockdown on the Ember Spirit. Makoto's in some trouble, and he's locked down by the gate. They all in commit to kill the IO. WS is still going to be able to get out. They have an Undying Tombstone on the high ground. BOOMBOYS are still able to fight through it, though. just having superior numbers. Chiari going to be run down. Decay is helping, but it will eventually fall. WS is looking for his third kill out of this fight. They killed the Coddle in the IO, but is nighttime in the jungle somewhere. Kiritich is recovering after a bit of a rough laning phase with his Helmet Dom. Wants to get to his Aghanim Scepter, and then he'll speed along to carry IO, make the jump onto Katomi.
Gotta be careful on plays like this, though.
They do have the Dark Ascension. OUE silence, but very good pit coming out. Now the Fiend Script couldn't keep the silence onto the Bane. The Bane will be the death of the Night Stalker. Chiari with the Flesh Golem is still kind of hard to fight into with the Tombstone out there trying to deal with these zombies right now. Kiritich about to relocate back and away. And he's out of here. They dealt with the Tombstone. That'll decrease the pressure. Bushwhack somehow missing both GPK and Miro. The Underlord pits have been doing some work to stall the aggression of Night Stalker.
It really gunks up the early fight.
Night Stalker does TP in. Dark Ascension's ready to go. Boomboys, they're in pretty deep, and let's see if they can get some punish here. Radavathos trying to keep the Night Stalker at bay while Makoto goes after safe. Beautiful Bushwhack catching two. The silence almost locking down GPK, but it gets away. Got the pounce out. Popped his ultimate, goes to the TP out, but they still managed to stop it.
Kill.
Now it's just one after another. Aurora dismantling Boomboys. They will get the TP away on the Underlord at least.
Not respecting WS being able to come in there. You're wants to get some nice kills. That's a juicy
Running
fish.
to the Slark, a beautiful blink silence to keep him in place for a while. He can still get off the ults and maybe have to TP away. He's got to get away from the Bushwhack though first. Slight Chains doesn't land on GPK. He gets away with his ult. They're still going to try and chase him down. Another blink coming up for the Night Stalker. Keeps him in vision. GPK, a pit, laid down, trying to bail him out. The relocate is coming in. Kiritich is going to make sure that GPK stays alive.
There's no mana.
The rest of them get out though.
These fights are so awkward. None of them have mana. They have a Coddle on it, but none of them ever have mana. What's going on?
Kiritich managed to get the tether away, and they
thought GPK was going to have to TP or something.
Didn't respect the fact that WS might just keep chasing. Radavathos, he still got him. Makoto with the slight, got the kill. A beautiful pit though, laid out with the Fiend Script. No, Bushwhack stops it still. It might be enough. Makoto's still stuck inside this pit, can't get away. He's just going in though. He accepts his death and accepts the fact that his team will win the fight for him.
WS is just going to work, man. He is super aggressive with these Dark Ascensions, and it's paying off. 3-1 in 10. You want to get something out of it.
Yeah. Though no reason to fight into the nighttime, right?
I think it is dissuading them for sure.
Yeah, just wait another minute. If you can limit it to just, small little support pickoffs, I think that's acceptable. Still really gunning for this kill. This is deep into the tier 2. A dangerous area for WS because he can't get away.
Oh, boy.
Too deep for WS.
Too greedy. Too deep.
2 kills and a Tombstone, and pretty efficient map play because remember it's double global heroes and a Slark, so they can move around the map real quickly from here. There's going to be a lot of split push to try and stop that 5-man power of Boomboys, but Boomboys also have the global potential, both Underlord and Relocate, to alleviate that pressure. Jump in on Miro. They're going to burst him down here, and the TP is canceled. Boomboys make the read. It's not a situation we should try and play for.
They're first.
Huddled around this tier 2. Bear's going to start the assault on it. The Dark Ascension initiation from KR. He got a beautiful Tombstone already blowing up the Underlord. That was fast. With the extra damage amped from the Flesh Golem and the Sharpshooter bringing him down, Miro had very little impact in this, and that means Boomboys just got to stem the bleeding, and thankfully Kiritich was there to do so. Saves GPK's Slark with the relocate. Should be able to tether back. Oh, he's actually going to pop BKB, and they're going to fight into the Bear. Fight into Makoto, who will lose his Aegis here. WS slowed down. No longer has the flight. Oh, nighttime. There's a little window here where it's still daytime, and WS is almost dead. They got him on the final orb.
These balls are doing so much damage right now.
Aurora not respecting it whatsoever. Yeah. Lingered a bit too much and let ball after ball slap them in the face. Mira, he's going to be hunted down by GPK with the Harpoon pulling him back in. Now it's Aurora's turn to be bleeding out some heroes.
You got to respect. I don't think they have anyone who can sit there and man fight the Slark to get to the IO. So then you have to try and jump the IO?
KR's doing what he can to stall the Fiend's Grip, and it might have actually been enough here as Katomi, he got lost there.
Didn't even get the ward.
Put the horse blinders on. He was so desperate to get this kill that he didn't realize that there was nobody of BOOMBOYS here yet. Aurora get there first, but now they're going to swarm in off the smoke. Here comes GPK. Fighting into the tombstone. They know there's no BKB on the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit in trouble. Locked down by the Rod of Atos. Can't jump over to his Remnant. They got him. Beautiful stuff. The Bear is trying to go to work on the IO, but he's got plenty of heals. They just got to pick apart supports. They really cannot fight into this Slark IO duo.
They're so strong right now.
The Bear is going to die. Another 335 gold for that one.
This is getting concerning.
Relocate over to the other side, trying to catch the lone Druid hero. They got him.
What a reload.
Beautiful stuff from Kiritich. What a call by him.
He's level 20 already.
This game too much. Let the Bear get to BKB, where that Bear is going to be a lot more annoying.
It's a good target.
Yeah, they just keep on picking on this Underlord. What they can't do is stick around afterwards.
Damage, man.
Yeah, Makoto, he's going to have to use a Remnant. Kiritich barreling down at them. The relocate's going to pull him back.
Oh, here's a real question in this game. GPK finds another pickoff. He's got gem, by the way, so... Oh, reload on the squirrel.
Get him. I mean, you've got the cooldown for it, so you can kind of freely do this for support kills anytime.
The map is so scary. The second you lose a hero, you just want to head to your fountain.
Satanic for Kiritich. He's untouchable. He's going to be untouchable for quite some time. It's just Aurora will simply never have the damage to threaten him. Another pick off on Mira. It's fast, too. Sharpshooter will not get him out of there.
It's just some lawnmower. Just runs at you. Reload him in.
Relocate and the gate. All the stop. Nightfall's Bear, and he will not use a BKB for Feed Grip on Makoto. They have the Tombstone safe, and they're going after the Bane with the darkness here. WS going to cut him down. What else can they get out of this? Going after the Coddle, but they have to keep their distance away from GPK, who is stacking it up. Relocate back into play as Kiritich gets the other side of Makoto, who with the long slight has no Remnant to get out.
They're starting to cook him. The damage.
Which means you really got to stay ahead of this Slark, which is difficult to do when he's got both Harpoon and Disperser, two items designed to make sure that heroes stay next to him. Makoto doesn't pop the BKB until the last second. He died with BKB being used.
You just didn't see the 25 talent, or what?
What a disaster.
This is crumbling for Aurora right now. This is an elimination game for them.
Mira jumps out. Real quick kill onto save. They also get the silence on Katomi. Both supports are going to be assassinated here. But can you fight into Kiritich GPK? Nightfall's Bear is being annihilated.
Where'd it go?
It's gone. Buybacks are going to be used. They're going to be throwing multiple lives, multiple Bears, everything they have to try and stop Kiritich GPK. And they're just going to tether on out of here. WS is trying to get dieback onto Katomi. Does manage to do so. He's flying on the cliff areas, trying to stay ahead of Kiritich. GPK with a Harpoon back onto Mira. Mira making a run for it. Run. Has a bushwhack up in a second. Can he turn around and stop these heroes? No. Now WS is going to be killed as well. Makoto trying to jump away, but GPK got the pounce on him, locks him down. Did they have enough disable to keep Makoto from jumping away to his Remnant? They do not. He gets back to the fountain, but they own this Radiant base. There's nothing Aurora can do about it. The Bear is out trying to push out creeps because he can't fight the heroes.
Look at the stacks. 35 temporary stacks on that Slark plus the 16. He's overcharged. He's tethered.
And they are going to end the game. They're going to tier 4. No buyback on two of these heroes. Nothing stopping the creep waves from pushing in. No cliff.
Gotta do something. Is it even coming back? There it is. You got to full send it here.
Tier 4. Throw out the gate. Stop these heroes. The Ancient is exposed. And BOOMBOYS. There goes the Bear. Just ran it and died instantly. There's no shot. GG is called. Aurora is out. BOOMBOYS get the 2-0 and get revenge.
I told you I believed. I saw the vision. They saw the vision. IO is so insane, and none of your 3 cores can stand there and trade. And none of them were assassinating the backline, because what's happening? You're dropping this gate pit on your supports in the backline, and they're just sitting under it. And it takes so long to kill them that IO Slark is mopping someone up 10 times faster. Like, the damage is incredible between this duo.